shiny today? Yo, are we feeling shiny today, fellas? Hold up. Ba-da-ba. I guess I'm not using this controller. Bro, the mobile pad controller, I love it at all. But damn, it low-key disappointing me. But okay, let me turn off the game music. There we go. Goddamn. Ba-da-da, ba-da, da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Yo, what's up everyone? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing good. We're back for some more. Even more. Pokemon Legends ZA shiny hunting, back at it again. He can't be stopped. Tryjat, how do you doing? I can't be stopped. Someone needs to stop me from getting all these shiny Pokemon. Hi Froma, hi Tryjat, how you doing? Today, we are trying to get another legendary Pokemon. You already see it on screen. Y'all know who it is. But just to confirm it right here, right now, it is indeed. Okay, also,
shiny Verizon Wireless.
Exactly. Yeah, if the servers ever stop, it will basically be the end. Be the end of what? So what servers? YouTube servers? Then yeah. Funnily enough, I saw stream elements. Yep. We're picking up Virizion near you. That's who we are shiny hunting for today, y'all. So before we lock in and trying to figure out, I think I looked it up last night about like the routing you gotta go to Virizion. It is super weird. Pretty much you gotta go next to like the dock, the pier area, and like pretty much walk to and from the stairs and like a manhole. It's so weird. It's really weird. But funnily enough, actually, there was a thing with stream elements that happened like yesterday. That's kind of interesting. I was literally low-key thinking that like, oh, maybe I should probably like, you know, lock in once I get, you know, new computer, you know, that computer and all that, right? And like try and make more alerts. Because I think that's like the one thing these streams are kind of missing. On horizontal, on the 16:9 regular view on Twitch, I do have general alerts like follow alerts, sub alerts, and like Twitch specific alerts. But I don't have any YouTube alerts. And I feel like I should make more YouTube alerts. Maybe have like Oshabot speak. Like, oh, someone subscribed. Or, oh, someone sent a super chat. Or like, someone gifted a member, right? I should probably do that. I don't mind. But anyways, we are here trying to shiny hunt Virizion. Virizion is a grass fighting type. Meaning, we're going to need to get a grass or fighting type shiny donut. We do have a shiny charm, so minimum is 1 out of 1,000 some odd odds, right? But we can try and get that down as little as possible to, you know, give us some wiggle room to work with. Looking at all of my donuts, I don't have a steel, I don't have a fighting or grass sparkling power. So we're going to have to get back into the kitchen and make some, unfortunately. Also, I started working on some of the side missions for the game, and dude, the Kobaru side mission is hilarious, like peak comedy. How do we need to cook? Exactly. Hold up. So once you beat the DLC, you have like a giant chain events of like side stories that you can get the outfits for specific characters. And one was Kobaru. This is clean as hell, dude. And then you get like the alternate color scheme once you do like the Vinny mission. It is kind of clean. Not gonna lie. How long do you think it's gonna take to get the shiny? Honestly, I don't see it going past this stream. given our track record of getting these shine legendaries, it doesn't seem to be that long. It's just really like, how long is it taking to catch it, really? But if we have like a sparking power like 2 or 3 donut,
Are we doing
we're
a
fine.
weekend stream?
We are doing a weekend stream tomorrow. Not one for Sunday, but for tomorrow. Yes, we're gonna be playing some Tomodachi Life. It's gonna be so peak. I already made a thumbnail. It's gonna be so peak. So let's make ourselves the donut right now. I think we're gonna go with a let's go a level 25. Oh yeah, this is a kind of weird one. Is it the thumbnail what I want? What I think it is? Of course it is. Now I'm thinking about it a bit more. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna want to make this donut as like calorie dense as possible, because there's gonna be a lot of walking with this hunt. A whole lot of walking required, which is not ideal. 2 p.m. per usual. Yes, also that's gotta be the literal worst donut of all time, considering how many resources you gotta put into it. Wow. That's gotta be #1 worst. Yeah, 2 p.m. probably. Most likely, yeah. I'll update the YouTube one just in case. If you know, wow, we're 2 for 2 with dog water pink donuts. 2 for 2. That's impressive. Uh-oh. Looks like we're on to reset. Honestly, probably the hard part about these hunts is getting the right donut for the right job. And we're gonna reset, because that's no good. I don't think there was any real gaming news as of late. Nintendo had a weird couple 2 days where like they revealed a lot more Virtual Boy games. Yoshi, Game Boy, and NES is on Nintendo Music, and Tomodachi Life has gotten an update. Mostly bug fixes though, nothing too crazy. All right, let's hope that we get better donuts this time around, actually. So I'm just gonna, we can probably make 3 of these the exact same recipe, actually, so we could just pile through all this. Yoshi drops Thursday and they released another trailer. That counts. True, but it's just kind of weird that it wasn't even like mysterious books like OST. It was Yoshi NES and Game Boy. That was kind of the weird part, because we expected, because Nintendo Music usually drops on Mondays, but they waited till like Thursday to drop it, and it was just Yoshi NES and Game Boy. We're thinking like, oh, it might be like, you know, mysterious book or like something else, like a GameCube game dropping, like Sunshine for GameCube dropping. But no, it was Yoshi NES. Also, these gotta be like the worst donuts of all time, no? Like 600 and some odd, you know, sweet, and then we're just getting nothing. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. I want to raise up the background music a little bit. Do y'all think there's gonna be any cool gaming stuff today? Probably not, because companies tend to chill on Fridays. There we go. 1, 2, 2, 4, and then 2. Or actually 1 and... Yeah, I thought that was just bug fixes, yeah. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, I can see them employing the strategy for Tomodachi Life, where like, oh, down the line, they might support the game with some like new events and all that. We got Sparking Power Ghost. That's cool, just not what we need, right? TC Power is the exact opposite of what we need. You know, I mean, I rather like anything else, actually. But like, if it's gonna be like that, give me a sparking power ghost, not ghost. Power level 2. Okay. I think the game is saying you're gonna suffer today. By the way, this Virizion special scan took forever. I'm so happy that like the strat is just annihilate go burr to like combo up points. Genuinely, this took forever. I say forever, but it was just one sitting, but like I think it was like 7 different special scans to get Virizion. It legit took forever. Damn, I guess we'll go this. 630's gotta be like the bar for like getting good stuff, right? Oh, dude, we're getting like unlucky. Okay. Again, not what? They didn't release an Article 2 on Switch 2? Probably not. I don't think they'll have a dev kit considering like all the things that happen behind the scenes. I am, you know what? A Switch 2 version is the least of my concerns. It's probably gonna happen, right? But considering everything that happened behind the scenes, I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't have the time to do it. Or you didn't even have access to a dev kit. That's like our 3rd ghost type donut, by the way. It already sold 2 million copies, which is insane. Good for them, good for them. Sonatica 1's on Switch, but I'm not sure if that looks good on Switch 2 at all. I haven't really seen any footage of the original version. Anyways, I was like, oh yeah, that is on Switch. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Philip Zero on the regular Sonatica on sale for $7. Nice. Yeah, they'll definitely port it to Switch too. I just don't think they had the time to port it over. Because remember, access is still pretty limited. Not as like, you know, uptight as it was like 8 months ago. But like, not everyone is gonna have like free access to it yet. Plus all the legal stuff happening. Ba-da-da. Bro, we are getting unlucky today. What? Y'all seeing this, right? Okay, surely 690. Surely. Bruh. Like, what's going on here? Not a single fighting or grass? Okay, you know what? That's we'll go with that. Sparring power level 2. We will go with that. I'm fine with that. Okay, that means our shiny odds will be what, 600 or something like that? It's gonna be 1 out of 638 with Shiny Charm and level 2. I am completely fine with that. Yes, sirree. Okay, I'm gonna deposit this Dragon Knight. No, actually, I'm gonna replace Greninja. And I'm gonna replace you. Yeah, then we're gonna go with this. All right. As for Pokeball, I don't think I've decided. We have 2 Beast Balls. What did I catch Terrakion in? Safari Ball. Okay. We could go with Safari Ball again. Because Virizion's pink. Maybe Love Ball? No, honestly, Dream Ball. Dream Ball will go kind of crazy, actually. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with that. Alright. Let's get this shit started, y'all. Where is it? There it is. This is gonna be a weird hunt. This is gonna be a weird hunt. Because of time constraints. And pathing. Mostly pathing is gonna be kind of weird. We have a Sparking Power level 2, meaning we only have 4 minutes and 41 seconds per instance. That's kind of rough. Not gonna lie. So, I guess we don't have to save immediately because it auto saves, right? But essentially, we go here, I think. Virizion's up there. Virizion's up there. And, actually, wait. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna show you where Virizion is, actually. So, portal is... We came from up there. Dropped down here. The ladder over here is where it's gonna take you to Virizion. So I guess, I'm not sure if the starting location's randomized, but we kind of got lucky with the starting location. Because Virizion's down there. So this is Virizion. Just vibing, just chilling, right? And essentially what our pathing is going to be, I won't save because like, this is kind of unoptimal, right? But essentially what we're going to be doing is, you know, not take the ladder, but instead go down here and pretty much run away from Virizion. I'm not sure if it's here. Yeah, this probably is here actually. We go from the staircase to this little manhole. And apparently this is enough distance for Virizion to despawn and respawn. So legit, our entire pathing is just gonna be there. We're just gonna be doing this for like end of eternity, pretty much. So that's gonna be our pathing. What I'm gonna do is reload in, and I'll save when I get to the staircase. That was a steal for those 2 games. I should try it. So now we got fresh time. What we're gonna do is just make our way to our starting route. And not accidentally crouch. Just say this in Legends Arceus, Wilson. What are you doing? All right, I'm gonna save right here. And let's get started, shall we? This is gonna be a bit of a hunt, but I guess my game plan is every time the clock hits like, you know, a third left on the timer, I'll check on Virizion. Honestly, should I even increment? No, I won't increment. Should I have the counter on screen? Not sure. Because essentially we're going to be resetting. Hold up. Why is it not working? There we go. Because essentially we're going to be resetting every time we hit this like manhole cover. I got them both for like 16 bucks. They're usually like 60. Yeah. Isn't the new one like 30 bucks? I think, right? I know it's on Steam, but I think it's on Steam for like 30 bucks. So I'm gonna raise up the music actually, so y'all can chillax and we'll just shiny hunt. Low-key, I kind of want to get the Elgato pedal. Just so like I have like the timer going. And like, yo, not gonna lie, Sock having like the little duckies on his head, I thought it was shiny for a second. Low key, I thought it was shiny. Alright, so what I'm gonna do maybe when it hits like 800 or 700 calories left on the clock, I'm gonna like blitz it and then like check on the Virizion. I really wish we had like the pin to like, you know, mark the distance on our map, because that will make, you know, being more efficient with like the runaway resets a bit easier. Got below 0 and the normal one. Ah, $8 a piece. Gotcha. Makes sense. Ba-da-da. Yo, Gameoverse is dropping today. I think it's like around, actually not sure what time, but it is dropping today. I'm making a 3D model based off Cat or Kit rather. I just don't have enough time to make it to the debut date. I don't have enough time. Cause I started working on it a couple days ago, but I got really busy and I'm still trying to model out the model. Are we gonna watch it? Probably not on stream, because I'm not sure how Glitch. I don't know if Glitch is okay with that. I know there's a lot of reaction videos on their stuff, but like since it's like a debut thing, I'm like probably not. I heard it's a pilot though, so like if they can make it to a full shtick, oh yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. Oh, I totally went the wrong way. Uh-oh. I totally went the wrong way. That's okay. So we're just gonna check on Virizion real quick and see what's up. Nope, not shiny. Close and reopen the game. Okay, so it takes like 200 cal to get there. Will that be enough for do not load from backup? I was gonna make a mistake. Well, I'm playing Pokemon Legends ZA. We are trying shiny for a legendary Pokemon called Virizion. Is that little pink deer thing you see next to targets. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? But, yeah, I'm making a pretty mod for Kid, but like I kind of don't have enough time to make it to the debut day, so it's gonna be a couple days late, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I do feel myself getting better at remodeling though. Just gotta do it more. It's just the character models, bubbling and all that. I do like doing low poly models though. I feel like just gotta it makes you learn about making every like triangle polygon, like, you know, you're making use of all available, I guess, data. Yeah. Finished 4 pages of story. Dope. Nice. You love to see. In Switch 2 editions. Promo, does Subnautica have a Switch 2 edition? I didn't know that. That was just Switch 1 port. If they have a Switch 2 version, then like they must have a dev kit. That probably means that like, oh, they don't have enough. They probably just didn't have enough time considering what happened behind the scenes. But that would like imply it's probably coming sooner rather than later. But like, also, I'm not sure if like, if there were Switch 2 editions, is the dev kit property of Crafton or property of the studio? Because that could be another thing. Maybe maybe their access got revoked. That would be pretty bad. Because publishers tend to give you out a lot of hardware to make sure things are going properly. Honestly, what I'm gonna do for this hunt, actually, I gotta figure out where I actually came from. Probably from the right-hand side, because I went the wrong way initially. Yeah, that is where I gotta go. Okay. Most of it coming soon in August. Metal Gear Solid. I'm really excited about Metal Gear Solid, the second collection. I kind of forgot to pick up the first collection, but I do want to actually get into Metal Gear NGL. Seems pretty dope. I'm always liked Snake. I just never played any of these games. Big boss. I always see clips of the crazy ass villains. Dude, I would love Metal Gear Revengeance, dude. I keep seeing clips of it, bro. Raiden versus the president. Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes, made a steak. All right. I guess 700 is fine. We're gonna check on Virizion. No shiny. Boom. Close, reopen. The things I don't... the problem with this hunt is that I don't have a visual indicator that I'm doing it correctly. Because it's hidden behind a building, right? So you just gotta like trust your gut. I just know that this is the routing. That's all I know. Like, I genuinely do not know if this is correct. You know what? I think I'm gonna put the timer. I'm gonna put the timer. Okay, let me reset you. There we go. Tracker. And I'm just gonna move the Steam Deck over so my right hand can reach it. There we go. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I was like, I'm getting distracted. We're just gonna count up every time we do a cycle. If we find Virizion, we still have time. I think we should play a little Tomodachi Life. Probably, yeah. Just to like kill time. Because we could either do that or try to get Cobalion going. Get a couple of those special scans through. So hey, maybe we'll get Cobalion instantaneously. But Virizion took a while. Virizion took a while to spawn in. If my me has a pink bubble, I'm gonna die. The pink bubble's the relationship one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. Also, cool things happening with extreme. Is it extreme rate? I'm not sure if it's extreme rate or Gully Kit. But one of those two, I think it's Gully Kit actually. They actually already developed a TMR joystick replacement for the Switch 2 Joy-Con. People already have got it going, and apparently it works. It needs more time. Like, I think more time needs to, like, you know, go or elapse to see if like there's any like adverse effects. But it seems like they have gotten a way to get Hall effects, not Hall effect, but TMR drift-free Joy-Cons going. And the best part is that since Nintendo made the actual like top modular, there's no soldering required. Because like the biggest like pet peeve I have with like the PS5 controller is that if it ever gets drift, if you want to like replace like the joysticks, you're gonna need to use soldering. It's like absolute hell. But I'm about to look at it a bit more. But hey, that means if you like disassembling your Joy-Cons, you can probably get a drift-free Joy-Con forever. You know, have to replace your Joy-Cons. W Gully Kit. Alright, one is almost done. Yo. Okay, yeah, hold on, let me go. I'm forgetting that I should probably like double check the Virizion. You gotta go sleep now. Take care of the mystery. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. No shiny. It is what it is. So if our average is like 20 per encounter, that's not horrible. That is indeed not horrible. Also, I should probably increment it by the pothole, since that's when the Virizion's probably gonna spawn in. So I'm still hoping I'm doing this right. There's no way for us to know we're doing it right until like the shiny spawns in, or it never spawns in. So there's that. That's gotta be like 75 meters, right? It doesn't look half bad on handheld mode considering you're using boost. Yeah, dude, boost mode is such a clutch. It's so clutch. Genuinely probably the best updates Nintendo's ever made to the Switch, just ever. It is just that goated. Also, I did not do that one right at all. I'm also increment it there. We'll just skip it for now. 20 resets. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Legends RC looks amazing in handheld boost, by the way. I have not tried Xenoblade 3 yet, or 1, but Xenoblade 2 legit looks so much better now, considering the original resolution was like 480p on handheld. Now it's like, yeah, it's still like 720p because like the game kind of just looked, it just kind of like ran on a low internal resolution anyways, but oh my god, it's so much better. You can actually make out the character models. Gormott City is actually presentable. Oh my god. Or Gormott Village? Is it? Yeah, it's Gormott Village. Bro, it's so good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, yeah, I think our strat is definitely just we go at 800 and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like extend my footing and run back whenever I hit the halfway point of the bridge. I think that's our strat. Also, we really do not get that many encounters per reset. It's looking like it's like a roundish 15, which is not the most ideal thing ever. That time was 13. So, there's that. Nope. Actually, let me look up a video just in case. I want to just double and triple confirm this is the way to do it. Shiny Virizion. Also, how y'all pronounce it? Is it Virizion? Virizion? Verizon? Horizon Zero Dawn? Okay, this person is just... Oh, this guy is Oh, I don't like that at all. One person's way of financing it is just fast traveling and running to the ladder. I guess that is one way to do it. Not sure if that's ideal. That is one way to do it. Not sure if it's really that time efficient. No, it's definitely not time efficient. It's like, damn. Yeah, because you're fast traveling and then you gotta like check every time. Yeah, no. Here we're not checking every time. We're just checking like every 15 encounters. Bam. Bada bam. There we go. I do find it like interesting that Nintendo, the way they implemented handheld boost mode, it's kind of funky because like it just tricks the console to play like the the console profile mode for games that are on Switch 1. Like it just tricks the games to playing that profile, so you just lose access to like touch screen. If they could find a way to like have touchscreen going for games like Tomodachi, so you can play it in like the full, like, you know, 1080p, but like still have that like touchscreen capability. Because I think Mario Maker is also one of those games are like labeled as like blacklisted, or you cannot play Mario Maker in handheld boost mode. This card's touchscreen works the same way. Yeah, cause how it is normally is that like games are blacklisted for handheld boost mode, will just not have it enabled. You won't. I don't think you'll know. But hello, little stylist. Hello, Mario. But like games like Mario Maker, if you have the toggle enabled, it will just run like how it normally does. It will still play into like the handheld preset, since that game requires like stylus and all that. Probably Tomodachi Life also is probably also blacklisted. Not gonna lie, since it has a touchscreen mode. I'm not sure how many other. Yo, Sock, chill. Damn, bro. Doesn't jump me like that. Chill, man. Ain't that serious. Ain't that serious. We're getting like way less encounters now, by the way. We were like averaging 15. Now we're averaging like 10. Based on like extending our little jog. Why are you hiding? Crazy. Okay, yeah, let me double check. I want to double check. Hold up. Bam, bam. There we go. And a 1. Ah, shiny hot Virizion. No, not that one. Oh, Philly Beats. Yes, sir. You know what? If this video wasn't at 144p, I'll probably understand what's happening. There we go. Yeah, no, Virizion's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna fast forward this video real quick. I love multitasking. It's so peak. Okay, yeah, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Guess that video was right. I'm just wondering on like the path thing. Bam, ba, ba, dum, bam, ba, 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 ba. Oh, he's using the real world map as a guide. Okay, that makes sense. That's how people got the estimates going. Okay. Never mind. My routing is off, actually. I don't need to go through the staircase at all. It's like right here. Yeah. I just gotta walk through like here and here and that's it. I'm like offshooting where I need to like run away. So this would just be enough. There we go. We're gonna breeze through encounters now. Hell yeah. Dun, dun. If only the socks weren't like pissing me off. That'd be kind of cool. It'll be so awesome. It'll be so cool. All right, last encounter, and then we're gonna just check on the Virizion. 55 encounters. Okay, now we're back to like our like 15. Yo, close combat? Yo. Hell no. 55 encounters. Endure these nuts, bro. Alright. Also, it would be really funny if by some unfortunate miracle that like we get like a shiny Pansage. Somehow, some way, that Pokemon becomes shiny. Because we are also resetting all the Pokemon next to Virizion as well. The Virizion, the Pansage, and the Hot Luchas, they're probably also resetting. So we gotta keep that in mind as well. Also, I'm pretty sure I double counted there. So we're just gonna not increment the next one. There we go. Alright. Now we're chilling. Now we're big chilling. Once we're done with Virizion, we usually need Cobalion. And like, I think that's it. Like straight up. I think that's it. No more Shiny Legendaries. Then we can complete the living decks for this game. Without any like worry at all. Just kidding. Because the Mega Evolution, the Mega decks, the Mega, what's it called? The Mega Dimension Pokedex has some like horrendous, and I mean abominable encounters. I'm pretty sure the Porygon line is exclusive to 5 stars. I get to catch a single Porygon in this game. So that's gonna be like, that's gonna be so hilarious and so fun. Oh my god, I can't wait to trade all of these Pokemon. It's gonna be fun, 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 fun. It's not. It's not, chat. It's so tragic. Alright, no, we are actually blitzing through these encounters now, which is sick. Let's see what gaming news is out there today. I need to know. There is none. That is the unfortunate affair. So sad. Actually, hold up. Nope, there is none. Tragic. 1,200 calories left. We could probably squeeze in 3 more encounters. Nice. Very, very, very nice. We can, yeah, we can have 2 more. No, we should go now, actually. 69 encounters. Nice. Yeah, let me not miss the ladder. All right. Nope. Fortunate. 69 encounters in. Low key, maybe after 100 encounters, what I might do is I'm gonna try and see where the proper lines are for this hunt. Because Pokemon spawn in at 50 meters, they despawn at 75. And I'm sure not, I don't know if this is 25 meters. I'm not sure this is a 25 meter like radius change. It might be. Mayhaps. But I don't know. Bam, 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 bam. Awesome. As long as the socks just stay there, I do not care. They can They can chill there all they want. As long as the one that's targeting me doesn't have close combat, we're being chillin', dude. By the way, I heard some interesting stuff about GoFest this year for Pokemon Go. Apparently it's gonna be like completely free. And what does that even imply? I have no idea. Cause like there is like GoFest, the, you know, on location event. And then there's like GoFest Global, which is already free. So like, are they like getting rid of the IRL thing? Or is it gonna be, or is GoFest Global just gonna be at the same time as like the in-location event? Cause like, I feel like with my relationship with Pokemon Go is pretty much just log in for the big events and that's it. So, also, I'm not even sure what the legendaries are gonna be for this time. Oh no, I heard that Mega Mewtwo is coming back. I'm not coming back. Debuting. Mewtwo is coming back, and Mega Mewtwo is debuting. So that's cool. I don't know what else they're gonna be doing. Yeah. But cool, I guess. But let me put up actually. Hold up. Go Fest 2026. Oh yeah, it's happening in 13 days. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna do one more reset and then blitz it. You have 321. 3, 2, 1 shinies. 3, 2, 1, ready to go. Hold up. I remember when the whole Scopely acquisition happened, and then like there was a big scare, myself included. Like, oh damn, Pokemon Go is about to go down the drain. But so far, I don't really think anything that happened yet, thankfully. So let's see. GoFest in 2026. Save the date. GoFest returns in 2026. Cool. Okay, so Chicago is June 5th. Okay, so they're still doing the whole real life stuff. Global. Okay, no, they're still separating it. So what did I hear about like the whole Go Pass is free this time? Because they're still doing the whole IRL stuff. If you're near Chicago, that's dope. Tokyo. Copenhagen, Denmark. Yes, that's cool. Stormfire Peaks, Astral Tides, Dragonfire Summit. Cool. Mega Mewtwo is gonna be like the debut Pokemon. Unknown. Zora is gonna be the mythical. Cool. Shiny Mega Mewtwo. That's a big deal. Interesting. In-game bonus for all trainers. Increase shiny odds. So I don't know where I got that article from then. That information. But it just seems like regular GoFest. Like same old, but hey, Mega Mewtwo. Getting shiny Mega Mewtwo be dope. Actually, are there any Pokemon tied to this GoFest I don't have shiny yet in my living decks at all? Because I don't think Zora is gonna be shiny. No, it's shiny locked. It's time for the finale of Thunderous Proportions. After kicking off the adventures during the real world Pokemon Go Fest events in Chicago, Tokyo, Copenhagen, trainers around the world and investigate a mythical Pokemon make its Pokemon Go debut. Interesting. Trainers can uncover the Thunderous Pokemon Zora. Oh, maybe what they meant about Go Fest being free, maybe they meant Zora. Everyone's gonna get Zora. Maybe that's what it was. Interesting. In-game bonuses for all trainers. Different Pokemon themed field research every hour. Special research. Okay, yeah, Zolaura's free. Okay, that makes sense. Global challenges to unlock additional bonuses and Ultra Unlock. I mean, cool. That's cool. If anyone's near Chicago, you can have fun with that. There is more hat Pikachus if y'all want more half Pikachus. I mean, I don't know if Mewtwo's enough for me to get me hype. Like Mega Mewtwo's hype, that's cool. I just don't really do PvP like that, so I'm like, I don't know. Cool, I guess. 91 encounters. Dog. Shout out to people who play Pokemon Masters, dude. How are y'all surviving over there? I obviously have all 4 TR Pikachus. Nice. I stopped caring about the costume Pokemon a while ago. Like I feel like it's when they understandably so said like, yeah, these Pokemon can't leave, go into home. I'm like, well, they're just here to. Oh, you're evil, bro. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one day. Okay. No. Jeez. Okay, we have to double check the Virizion anyways. Go. Roma, not now. And before the Virizion is actually gonna be shiny. Because running out of time. Nope. God damn it. Nope. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Because genuinely, I have no idea if this routing is correct. What we're gonna do is try and find the real world counterpart for that area. And where is it? We're gonna do the actual like math. Where is it actually? It's in the John district. The John district. Where is the John district, dude? Where is it? Is it this? It low-key might be that. Oh, it's totally this. All right, yeah, we found it. Okay, we're gonna do the actual in-universe distance check. So Virizion spawns in right here, right? We're just gonna check it right on top of us. All right. We're gonna do a distance check. Wait, there's a thing there. Hold up. Hey, screw. I wonder how many screws I still need to collect. I gotta be like in the final 10, right? Screw spotted. All right, we're gonna do the in-universe check. So we were here in the space-time rift, right? We came from here. Yeah. And we were running up these like flight of stairs. 50 is where a Pokemon spawns in. So the Virizion will definitely spawn in by here. If that's like the center of it. And like 75. Oh yeah, no. It's totally resetting. Yeah. It's totally resetting. Even if we like worst case scenario, it spawns in here. Worst case scenario, it'd be like where we will have to like walk a bit more north to make sure it really spawns in. But realistically, it's gonna be like in the middle, which is way more than enough. Yeah, okay. No, that'll work. I just want to make sure, because like, this is the one rare hunt where you just can't look at the Pokemon you're hunting for. Just gotta like, believe in the game that it will reset. It's literally a blind shiny hunt. All right, we're going back in. We're going back in. We got the now we having confidence that like yes, it is getting resetted. Also, I didn't really want to like constantly reset and like catch and verify that stats are different. That'd be kind of boring. So having actual evidence that like okay, distance checks works, that's cool. It should be resetting. That is good to know. That is good to know. We're gonna save right here. And back in business. Back in business, fellas. I still believe that we might get like a random shiny Halucha or a Pansage while we're doing this. I feel like I'm more inclined to say Pansage because the +2 rolls and shiny odds, but we shall see. We shall see. We're about at 100 encounters very soon. Gonna run a little bit ahead of the little pothole because you never know that Virizion might just spawn in near the back side of the building. So we'll just make sure that we are below 50 meters at all costs because you cannot check your distance in the alternate realms for some godforsaken reason. Game Freak said no. He said, no, you will not do that. And I'm like, damn, blood. Why not, bro? He said, no, bro. Tragic. Tragic. Ba-dum-bum. Close that. There's be another new one on. What is Sarabi saying? John Sarabi. Oh yeah, dude, I am surprised that like this is still going, by the way. The 7-star terror raids for the starters, that's still going. Because that's just how many starters there are. Right now it's Decidueye. I think last week was Primarina. No. Last week was Greninja, I think. Usually waters are last, right? Yeah. Hold up. Hey, you want to switch scenes? Thank you. I just kind of bummed out missing out on Mighty Smart Greninja, I ain't gonna lie. But it is what it is. Yo, imagine having a shiny alpha Mightiest Mark Greninja. That'd be so dope. You can't transfer marks through breeding, right? I don't think that's possible. It's kind of like ribbon. All right, last reset of this instance and 108 encounters it is. Let's see. Yeah, game. Can you I love it if my game would like, you know, go up the ladder sometimes, you know. Player, you can do that, right? No, no Simusage or Pansage. No Virizion. Close, reopen the game. It is. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I guess we're stuck on 109. I won't count the next one. Awesome. Let's get it. 109. Had a good team in Scarlet and Violet, the Shiny Box Legendaries and the Ruins Gang. Dog, they really gotta get on the DLC Legendaries. Get them shinies going. We're still missing the Paradox Mons for the Johto legendaries and the whatchamacallit? The Unovan legendary Paradox Mons. Thorn's not playing Subnautica too. Hey, you know, let people enjoy Subnautica too, right? Did it. But yeah, we're playing some Legend ZA, trying to get a shiny Virizion. We are 100 and now 11 encounters in. Trying to do the runaway method resetting. Could we knock out soft reset? It's probably, no, it's way less efficient. Scrap that. I'm stupid. This is the fastest way to hunt it, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it's because we are getting a lot of resets in. Dog. Those Mightiest Mark Terra Pokemon, they're so brutal. Especially if like their Terra type is like, oh, a direct like counter to whichever type is super effective against the regular base typings. Like, it's kind of messed up when they have like a pure defensive and offensive counter to any counters they would normally have. Or just like, oh, this is an impossible run. Nice. That's so cool. Wow. Also, wait, I forgot. I guess this is kind of a side tangent. But I heard... Now, I'm not a verified source. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Not a grain of salt. Massive handful of salt, right? But stream elements. They're like one of those things where like streamers use to have like alerts and all that. Some people use them for donations. I think I have a stream elements donation thing set up, but like I don't link it anywhere because like I forget. But like allegedly they're going out of business. That's what I've been hearing the last like 48 hours. And I like they've been real quiet on it. And it'll kind of suck if they go off business because like the only competitor is like Stream Elements. Not Stream Elements, Streamlabs. And like Streamlabs isn't really all that. I don't know. I haven't really used Stream Elements like that. I think I only really used it a bit maybe for YouTube, maybe. Like that's it. I kind of like offloaded all my Stream Element stuff to StreamerBot, which is like local. But it would just still suck. And they do go away. Also, I wonder why they're going out of business. If true. I still don't know. It's kind of like a developing story. If true, right? Boom. 122. Let me actually move my keyboard and like move my stream deck closer because like this is actually a lot more comfortable now. Nice. If our odds is 1 out of 600 and like what 38 or something like that. Damn, that's quite a bit. They got some time to kill today, fellas. Oh, send me that. Kalo confirms that Dustbloods and Elden Ring are still releasing in 2026 on Switch 2. Oh, thank you, bro. So cool. Oh my god. Chat. Are you ready for the totally not Nintendo Direct next month? Where they don't show their holiday lineup or the rest of the year lineup? Fuck holiday lineup. Just the rest of the year lineup. The rest of the summer lineup, bro. They've been doing so many just one-off directs. It's so funny. Did I make a video for Nintendo's 2026? I think I did. But honestly, I kind of want to like make another one for like summer predictions. Because I feel like a lot of things have changed. Obviously from like the beginning of the year to now. But also not really. Like from here, from the beginning of the year to now. And somehow you predicted stuff because like I'm just using any available resources I already got. I did get a lot of release dates right. I think the only release date I didn't get right was Yoshi. I thought I was gonna be end of April or early April, and it was ended up being May. I think I predicted Splatoon being July, which is hilarious. Oh, you're fucking evil, dude. Good thing I was looking at chat. Oh, wait, I gotta look. Wait. Because, like, not a lot of stuff is different between the start of the year and now. It's mostly that, like, oh, now we know what Star Fox... Now we know that Star Fox is the June game, and, like... We got a bit more Switch 2 editions revealed and released since then, right? That weren't revealed at the start of the year. Right? So... I mean, there is the whole, you know, rumors and like, I'm just gonna say it, it's happening. Ocarina of Time remake, that's happening. Nate the Hate, he did it again, bro. Cause my stance of the OOT remake was like, if the Star Fox remake rumor was true from the same dude, yeah, we're probably gonna get an OOT remake. And then guess what? We are getting a Star Fox remake. And he even got like the timeline correct. Like shit, bro. I guess OOT remake is happening. And it makes a lot of sense because you know why? Nintendo does a shit ton of like correlated promotion. Not like, I don't know if cross promotion is the right word, but they order stuff in a way to like maximize like, you know, hype. Like releasing Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2 last year, and then releasing the Galaxy movie, right? Is all like timed and oh my god, get people interested in the Galaxy games by releasing it on Switch because of the Galaxy movie. Star Fox being shown up in the Galaxy movie. Then boom, line it up shortly after with a Star Fox game. New kids that watch the Galaxy movie for the first time are probably really interested in Fox. Have it lined up with a game. Like they do a lot of like ramp up stuff. Same thing with Donkey Kong. Early last year in January, or realistically 2024, late 2024, we had all the Donkey Kong games on NSO, then Donkey Kong Returns early last year, and then boom, Bonanza. Now you have all the Donkey Kong games on Switch, minus Diddy Kong Racing. They do a lot of the, you know, slow ramp to something big happening thing. And, you know, just saying, if Zelda movie happening next April, and God forbid the movie's Ocarina of Time related, I don't know, hyping up the movie with Ocarina of Time remake, I don't know, because they can't re-release it, it's already on NSO. So like, that's all I'm saying. Nintendo does these things. There are these patterns already established. It's I'm just saying. What time am I gonna play Subnautica 2? I'm probably not gonna play Subnautica 2. I never played the first one. But super excited for those who are playing it. Alright, let's check Virizion real quick. Ooh, banana. Even below 0? I'm not playing Subnautica. Nope, no shine Virizion. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get it, let's get it. 156. Shocked. $157. Yeah, no, I mostly just play Nintendo games. I know. I'm a nerd. $2,200 calories left on his donuts, by the way, chat. It is getting hot and humid. Ew, this is gross. It was really cold this morning, too. What happened? Oh, what is a storm? Bop. You play both because there's social versions of them. I did hear that from what did say they're on sale, so I might check them out. I'm not sure it'll be a stream game, but I might check it out on my own time. W playlist was that the end? No, that's halfway. Never mind. Chat. What Switch 2 editions do you think is gonna drop in the near future? Dude, okay, you know what? Let's just talk about the hate predictions real quick. Cause like, we were talking about Zelda. I'm fairly on the camp that the OOT remake is real. Dog. You know what trench foot is? Isn't that like the super dead foot fungus thing? Or having your foot inside of a dirty boot for a long ass time? Discovered in the World Wars because that was the scenario that occurred. Da, da, da. Up. Super damp foot. Did I accidentally increment it? I don't think I did. Bop. 167. God forbid I ever learn how to like animate, and I can have a button to have my model do the 6-7 thing. Once the meme is like ultra dead, ultra dead. By the way. Honestly, I should probably invest in getting motion tracking. I have like little clue on how that would function or feasibly work out. That'd be cool. Especially, I'm sure my model isn't even rigged correctly to do that. We should look at Virizion. I am stupid. Hold up. Rush, dude. Yeah. The foot's fungal, you are dead. Nope. Is a serious painful condition caused by prolonged exposure to feet in cold, damp, unsanitary conditions, often at temperature above freezing, not below. That's hypothermia. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I should probably like next time we log in to the game or do another instance, I should probably have my character just look straight and save so that like we can just immediately just run and not have to recalibrate the camera. We gotta be super optimal up in this shit, dude. 176. 176 encounters, dude. Don't use close combat. That's kind of fucked up. Momo, how you doing? UNSP comedy? What's the P comedy? Explain. $170 encounters, let's go. What would be the halfway point actually? The world's biggest gun by caliber and weight is a Showa Gustav, the 800mm railway gun built by Germany during World War II. Weighed 1,350 tons. Yo, how do I not know about this? What the fuck? I gotta look this up. That sounds dope. That sounds dope as hell. Hold up. 14-year-old brother had to hold a presentation, so he's allowed to. So he's allowed to play Ark Survival. That's great. Yo, that looks insane. What? Wait, that looks dope as hell, dude. What? Dude, what? That's terrifying. What the hell? It's probably... did not work at all. That is terrifying engineering right there. What was the presentation about though, Mama? Da, ba, da. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Last reset until we gotta find Virizion. Go! It is getting humid. Okay, this is pretty bad, actually. I don't like this. I don't like this. Bro had 4 slides, including... there's no way. Bruh. What do you mean 4 slides, including the title and ending? Mention only pros and just 2 cons. Didn't even try to speak clearly. Somehow got it rigged. Who nerfed my parents? That is diabolical. What? That's like actually just unfair. Okay, yeah, we're gonna look straight, reset our save, and we are freely able to go. Just 2 informational slides of the bare minimum? I'm very surprised you didn't use AI. You know what? The bar is so low, that's... I guess that's a plus. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Bam-ba-da. Yo, hell, that Bowser Jr. tour that goes crazy. What the hell? Bases in Europe or Azorus? That's wild. Terrifying. Ba-da. Don't use Endor. Please don't. Low-key dreading for the return of the 2 torturous hunts. Once we're done with the legendaries in CA. One being Dynamax Adventures. I know. Terrifying. Worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Or Arceus. We still have yet to... we did not finish Arceus. We didn't get it. Yeah, I have it to allow it in the same family now. Damn. Lucky ass motherfucker. I hate to see it. Bros will be able to play all the Lego Batmans now. Unfortunate. I put more effort into fucking Pokemon Go. Terrifying. Oh my god, dude. This is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. L plus ratio. Let me drink some water real quick. Say hi, Jen fellas. Oh shit, we're at 200 encounters soon. I guess once I'm done with honestly, I'll probably start cleaning out the boxes for both home and this game. Once I Living Dex Mega, the DLC. I keep forgetting the name of it, but the DLC for this game. Because I'm only missing the DLC Pokedex for this game in home to get the, what was it, Volcanion? That Star Shiny reward? I think once I get that going, I'll probably actually whip out the Excel sheet and like try to lock in on organizing my home dexes, dude. It's so bad. It's all German Jet from 1922. Bro's just giving me like World War engineer history, bro. I mean, it's dope. Speaking of Pokemon Go, my middle brother is a year younger than me, so logically he could instantly download it when he reached the age when I got it. True. Very true. 200 encounters and nothing yet. We are, I guess, a third of the way. Being the oldest sucks. Yeah, being the oldest is the definition of like, you're the experiment. Wilson, the shit is rigged. Ref, do something. I'm the oldest too, man. What the fuck is this music? Ref, help me. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. I think my favorite shiny I just got last year's Go Fest was shiny at Zacian. Zacian is a dope ass shiny. Zanzanta is also hella dope. I still don't have, we're just fodder? Exactly. We're literally the fucking the fucking hamster. The fucking lab rat, bro. Just experimented on, see what works, what doesn't, bro. Hate to see it. I still don't have shiny Eternatus. I missed out a Sword and Shield event. And I don't think is shiny Zamazenta in Go? I'm not sure it is. Cause I'm missing a lot of the Gen 8 and Gen 9 shinies, not gonna lie. In terms of legendaries and mythicals. I like the one of the few gaps in my collection. Gen 5 as well, but I can get Gen 5 going. I think the year prior to Zacian, I got shiny Necrozma. Nice. I'm glad I got that guy in Sword and Shield. So, don't have to worry about that. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Is Cosmog and Cosmoan shiny locked? Because I do have Necrozma, Solgaleo, Lunala, all shiny. I don't... Is it possible to get shiny Cosmog or Cosmonan? I don't think so, right? Those two might be shiny locked. Bro is just giving me some World War II knowledge. Good for you. 262, the Miraca Umber, what? I'm not gonna put on watch list when I look this up, right? Strapped a rocket? Is it that one comic panel of Wolverine just tied up to like the missile? Because I feel like that. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Also, I didn't get shiny until the second year. Played during the Horn Tour. Yeah. I remember all the Whalmers. And the Whale Lord spawning in. Dude, nothing beats early Pokemon Go. Dude, especially when Johto came out. That was so hype. Once Johto and Hoenn started rolling out, it was so peak. Missed out on Shiny Litwick during the community day. I'm still mad that, like, I missed out on the Quaxley community day. Cause, like, I legit need a Shiny Quaxley. And I just missed out on that event completely. I forgot it happened. I forgot I was on that one weekend and it just came and went. Like, god damn it. So mad. America use Grand Grenade Propel Launcher. That sounds like America, right? Bam, bam. Let's see. You have a Hundo Sunglasses Blastoise. Big man Blastoise? Hell yeah. With sunglasses? Yes, sir. Dude. There's one thing I'll give Pokemon Unite so much credit. Is always gonna be the cosmetics for like the what's it called? The Hollowware for both the Pokemon and the trainers. Dog, if we can get like some sick ass like cosmetics. Big man Blastoise. Dude, if we can get like good ass costumes for the Pokemon in Gen 10, you have a uranium class gun. That sounds not safe. I feel like the radiation will just leak through the glass. NGL. Don't use close combat. Oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me actually. Hey, the Hundo. Whoa! Hey, yo. Combat power. I don't know why. I generally don't know why Niantic used that as the acronym. PP is already bad. That's worse. That's way worse. I don't know why. Why? Just why? But no, I really hope for Winds and Waves that like having the ability to like dress up your Pokemon. We kind of see that with the Pikachus actually. The combat power number was 405. Oh, nice. That's actually low for a Blastoise. Was like level 5. Dude, I think my lowest combat power Pokemon was it Slowbro? I think it was Slowbro actually. It had like a combat power of like 40. I think it was like 42 or 26. One of those two numbers. Legit was like a level 1 Slowbro. It was score from research. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. No. This hunt sucks. I just died. Yeah. No. This hunt kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. It just. Oh, there's no way for me to like verify. Like I know deep down it is resetting. But not having that visual indicator like, oh yeah, it is resetting. Dude, it sucks. It sucks. That's a lot of M7s. That's a lot. Bro, just give me a Wikipedia, like, history lesson. Good for him, good for him. Youch. Ba-dum-bam. Bam. All right. Close that real quick. Let's see. Super sleepy. Okay, thankfully it started to cool down actually. That is awesome. What else is there? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to remember that whole Winds and Waves trailer. What was the deal with the two Pikachus? Cause like they have names straight up. I just realized that. They're gonna be important. Post this cat when they least expect it. Gasp. Don't they like they legit have names? Don't tell me the Pikachus are muted professors. Yo, Professor Pikachu 1, Professor Pikachu 2. Huh? Dog, what if, like, Wiz and Waves drops, right? The professor is Willow. Yeah. Pokemon Go guy. Yeah, he's coming back. But it's time for our main series games. He actually showed up in the anime, I think. In Journeys, I want to say? Like a random as... Was it Journeys or Horizons? I don't remember. But he showed up in the anime at one point. I think it was Horizons, actually, now I'm talking about it a bit more. What is that? The fear of long words is ironically termed brother. I ain't reading all that. Link to social anxiety, characterized by intense fear, anxiety, or panic. That is a word. That's a word I'm never gonna pronounce. Oh my god. By the way, I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. Actually, I lied. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I reset it over a shiny, what's it called? Pansage or Simisage. But I'm kind of doubting that thought right now because I'm pretty sure their shinies are darker, like a darker green. And I think I saw like a more yellow green, which might have been like a regular Pansage, but the lighting was weird. So that was a lie. Twitch has ads. Rest in peace. Big Rippy Dippy. Fa 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 fa. I missed MK8 like music actually, but like the lobby. It's kind of it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Fa 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 fa. Ba 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 ba. Anyone want to queue up MK8 lobbies during shiny hunting? Will I be able to multitask? No. It's either one or the other. Ba-da-da-da. Dog. Going back, I did a bit of Dynamax Adventures like last week. Chat, the freaking slog. What is this guy yapping? I don't know. He's just giving me some World War II knowledge, bro. Nice. Going from like, oh, look, we're at 250 encounters now, right? Dynamax Adventures is literally like one encounter every like 15 minutes. But hey, at least it's pure 1% odds. That's the highest you will ever get for shiny hunting. 1%? 1 out of 100 Pokemon will be shiny. If you catch 4 Pokemon, 25 runs, you're probably gonna get a shiny? That sounds amazing. Until you realize, damn, this shit takes 15 minutes. Around. Guy goes vroom. Finished gas mask manufactured in... What? Bro's giving me some, like, equipment info now. Nokia made a gas mask. Good for them. Jeremiah, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Trying to get a shiny Virizion. We're gonna check on it right now. We're at 254 encounters. Let's see what we got right here, right now. Because if we see a shiny, we don't see a shiny. So that means we're closing and reopening the game. Another thing where I believe, another thing that gives me the belief that this is working, is that every time I check on Virizion, it's always kind of like hugging like the wall that's closest to us, which leads me to think that it is resetting, because if it was more further away from the wall and like closer to like, you know, the more norther side that's facing us, it probably implies it's not resetting because that'll be like above, like it will not hit the 75 meter distance check to despawn. So that's what I'm thinking, like, oh yeah, no, it is despawning. You sub? Oh, thank you so much, greatly appreciate it. So that's, I feel like that's just more evidence to me that, like, oh yeah, no, this is working. It's just, it's gonna take a hot minute. It's gonna take a hot minute. Just for reference, how long did it take for Terrakion to be shiny? I feel like it was like not that long. Let me double check actually. Let me double check. Shiny. Hold up. Oh my god, this is sorted by popularity and not by freaking... Okay. That's so funny. Terrakion. I don't think I'm gonna spell it right. Never mind, I did. Oh my god, this is when I saw my old avatar. I got shiny Terrakion at 110 encounters. We're at 256. Do you take stream ideas from subbers? Sometimes. Not too often, but sometimes. Depends if like a lot of people want it, and yeah, I might do it. What are your thoughts about the fandom of Vaporeon? Vaporeon doesn't deserve its fans. Or no, the other way around. The fans don't deserve Vaporeon. That's it. Yeah. I like Vaporeon. It's a cool design. I am aware of the fan base it draws. So I'm just gonna say the fans don't deserve Vaporeon. You know? It's not my favorite evolution, but like it is pretty dope. I think also competitively is also pretty good, actually. So there is that. Also, dude, I gotta switch to controller, man. These Joy-Cons are killing me. Hold up. These Joy-Cons, dude. Hold up. Finally, met my limit. Found the one use case where, like, I'd rather not use my Joy-Cons. We're going to Pro Controller. Much better. Youch. First, I have to get up the Joy-Cons. Either way, we're about to check on Virizion anyways, so... Banana Slug. What does that mean? What do you say? What are we talking about? What are you talking to me about? Look at you. Nope. Look how big they get. It's like an actual slug. Oh. It is. The yellow. I wouldn't say they look like a banana. Heard of Infinite Fusion? I have heard of Infinite Fusion. I usually don't really delve that deep into like Pokemon fan games, but it looks pretty interesting. I already have like too many games to play as is, so it's kind of just like falls on the wayside. Actually, it would be faster to just roll. Probably, actually. And we won't die. I mean, we weren't really having that problem anyways, but... Actually, let me not do that because, have I played? I have not played. Have heard about it, have not played. So Terrakion was 100. That was 110. I mean, to be fair, we probably were rocking like Sparkle level 3, weren't we? Yeah. Also, would it reset every time you head back over there? Here's what I'm doing is that I'm doing the runaway method, where it'll reset every time I cross like this segment. because over here it should be like 80 meters, and up to where that pothole is like, or man cover, should be below 50 meters. So every time we cross here, it should reset. Essentially. I'm just going all the way back there because of the big spawn area Virizion has. There's quite a bit of like wiggle room where that despawn point could be, essentially. The bizarre blue, what? I heard a blue dragon before, but I don't know about bizarre blue, the bizarre blue sea dragon. What? I don't know all that. Also, I have not been incrementing. I'm not sure if it will actually reset once I start running my way back, because like we're not really going away from Virizion as we make our way up, since we're gonna be within that like 75 meter radius before it despawns. Okay, let's despawn. Let's get to it. Because Pokemon doesn't really, they don't spawn in based off if like they're in camera view. It's more so, okay, that's our first proof that it's working. That is our first ever proof that it's working. That Hawlucha was alpha. Okay, now we have like actual proof that it's working. That Hawlucha was never alpha. Okay. Granted, I'm pretty sure the Hawlucha probably only spawned in because we went up the ladder and not because we were running back and forth, because the whole like height limit thing going on. But Virizion, since it is like ground level where we're at, it should be spawning in. You should use debug mode, which makes it so that where you spawn Pokemon in your box, chat requests for fusions. Wild. Wild. Chat plays Pokemon. Chat is trying to speedrun Pokemon versus me. Can chat beat Pokemon before I can? Bizarre Blue Sea Dragon. That seems like a bit crazy as like title. NGL. That's cool. Oh yeah, I've seen those animals before. They're pretty cool. Not in real life, but I've seen pictures of those. Have I been? Have you been? How have you been? Okay, I was kind of hoping I would like slip by that, but I forgot Pokemon could just like turn around instantaneously, and like I kind of just got like no U'd, unfortunately. So skill issue, I suppose. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Ba-da-ba. Bop. $276. Yeah, we're gonna hit that 300 mark pretty soon, actually. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Last thing I want is to hit the 600 mark. Let's check Virizion right now, actually. I wonder what other Pokemon would also get caught into resets. Also, yeah, no, what their faces. See me sages. Okay, yeah, no, we got our proof. Don't look the biggest cockroach name. Okay, I won't. Then I need some news to give me life. Actually, let me double check my what that order coming over here. About 280. That's dope. When's that arriving? 281. Never mind. Not updated at all. Tragic. Very tragic. Chat. We gotta do an art stream soon. I kind of feel confident enough to actually like do some 3D modeling on stream again. We gotta do one. We gotta do one. But I'm not sure if he'll be like a morning stream or like one of the afternoon streams. Honestly, it'll either be a morning one or an afternoon. I don't know. I'm leaning towards morning. Because that's usually when I do art, but we shall see. We gotta do an art stream soon. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. Wait, 8? Nice. Indoor incoming? As long as he keeps doing indoor, I don't care. You all stay there. That guy has outrage going on. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Let me close Blue Sky, actually. There's nothing going on today. To look up the... Is it another weapon of mass destruction? I think I'm good. Oh! That's okay for not paying attention to the clock. Run! Run. I'm gonna be so mad if this is actually shiny because I don't have that much time. I don't have that much time. I gotta go. I gotta go. Nope, we're fine. Not gonna lie, considering that we started our tallies later than normal, later than usual, right? We are probably, honestly, probably around 350 encounters. Like, probably around there. Ah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Dude, this is gonna be dope. I gotta redo that Sonic model, by the way. It will need to change. That Sonic design, we'll have to change that. We're gonna change that, dude. Maybe tonight I'll go ahead and change it, but we gotta add Shadow. We gotta add Conquest still. I think those like the two characters I really wanted. Oh no, Miku. We gotta add Miku as well. Dog, this is gonna be so bullshit. Neo Metal will go crazy, but I don't think I have the know-how to make a Neo Metal. Honestly, what I should do, I think what I'm gonna do is change everyone's relationship settings so that it's a free-for-all. I think I'm gonna make it a free-for-all. It'll be kind of funny. That's all I'm saying. It'll be kind of funny if it became a free-for-all in Tomodachi Life. We should check on the memes before we end stream. What the hell? No, it'll be hilarious. Nah. We should totally do that. Oh yeah, we'll definitely check on the memes. Knowing Nintendo, we're probably gonna have like, I gotta compete with Ballad. Come on. Anyone can get with anybody type of situation. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We gotta add Princess Daisy, of course. We gotta add, honestly, might as well add Peach up in this joint. Make some Mortal Kombat characters. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh my god, I gotta add Cody Rhodes, bro. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Dude, wait, no, we got added LA Knight, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta add CM Punk, you know? Josh Allen. God, dude, this version is gonna take forever. Oh my god. All right, what are the other legendary Pokemon am I missing out on? Not missing out. What resets did it took me to get them? The Bills guy? Yes. Of course. Of course, dude. What other game? Yo, actually, honestly, as a non-meme pick, Knights. Sega Knights. The purple dude that flies around. See ya, Global. Have a good one. Straight up, I think we should add Knights. Da, da. Or the Angry Bird Red guy. I don't know. I don't know. His name's just Red. Add Joe. Joe Bart. Joe Swanson. How could you? How could you, Froma? No. Yeah, you see it. Got. Can't be getting got in these streets, dude. Say it ain't so. Oh my god, Sock uses Endure. Oh wow, you're so cool, Sock. I think of it. Do I have a shiny Sock yet? Also, Sock learning Outrage is kinda nasty. Yo, Sock and Throw are like perfect candidates to get like regional evolutions, by the way. Or even megas. Like, I'm surprised either didn't get a mega. They're kind of just there. Cause like, or even like a third Pokemon and like a baby form, like a Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan, Tyrogue situation. Like, I'm surprised it just didn't get. It doesn't have a pre-evolution. It doesn't have megas. It doesn't have a counterpart. They're just them. They feel like Pokemon that are kind of like primed for something. Honest thoughts, chat. Real talk. Has anyone used sock or throw on their playthrough? Hand on your hearts. I have never used them ever in my goddamn life. I never, ever use sock or throw. Yeah. They're like the most just dare Pokemon ever. Yeah, they exist, but like, does anyone really care about them? I'm sure there's some fans of sock and throw, but like, people keep saying Luminion's like the most forgettable Pokemon of all time, but it becomes a paradox because like, it's no longer the most forgettable Pokemon because it's constantly referred to as the most forgettable Pokemon. Honestly, I'll change my vote to sock and throw as the most forgettable Pokemon of all time. Cause like, I don't think they're ever anyone's first pick. They're just kind of there. Oh god. Oh god. Run. They're after me, chat. But on my team, it'll probably be Saktua. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm sure they're like decent mons, right? And the sad part is that like both Sock and Thrill are like outclassed slash like got replaced rather by a Pokemon in the same literal category, Urshifu. Who gives a shit about Sock and Thrill? We have a Kung Fu legendary Pokemon in Urshifu. So like, even in like motif, Sock and Throw are like irrelevant. Kind of like a similar situation with like the Chili Pepper Pokemon. I forgot his name from Scarlet and Violet. It was like a grass and fire type, dope type combination, made irrelevant in like 8 months after release because of Ogerpon. A Kung Fu Panda, you say?
Are you sure?
I gotta put a button for. What did you say? Oh my god, say that again. Oh, I gotta add to say that again. Button. Dun, 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 dun. 321, bro. Doc. Doc on him, bro. Dun, dun. Ba, ba, ba. 3, 2, 3 encounters. All right, last 3 sec. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. I think that Victory Bell is always there. Never mind, it is resetting. Oh god. Oh my god. They're not making it easy for me, chat. They're not making this one easy. How could they? Let me lean back then. Shit, bro. I've been doing the gamer lean for quite a bit there. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Oh no, did it finally end? No, the playlist finally ended. We've been live for 2 hours now. Damn, already. That's wild. I feel about the Giants hiring former Rams coach. You know? I don't know much about football. but that sounds wild. Haley, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Try and get a shiny Virizion through all of our struggles. Let me reset the playlist back to Monkey Ball 2. Oh yeah. We're at 332 encounters in with the shiny odds of 600. 1 out of 638, I want to say. Meaning we are over the halfway point for being 1-to-1 odds. We're at 333. Insane. So, I guess if we do spend another 2 hours, which we won't, we could realistically get beyond 1-to-1 odds. Granted, we started counting actually a lot later than when we did. So we are probably at like 370 encounters realistically, but I'm not gonna count them. Remember we talked about Pokemon anime? For real. Also, Horizons, by the way. Oh my god, they locked in. I won't talk about the subbed version, because spoilers and all that. But damn, Horizons locked in for the ending. God damn. I actually wonder if, are they on hiatus right now, or are they actually gonna... I don't remember. Was that like last week? I guess they're on hiatus? Oh yeah, no, definitely on hiatus, yeah. So yeah, fun fact. Pokemon Horizons has finished their main plot. So now they're gonna do their spin of like Orange Islands essentially, where just filling in the gap until Gen 10 essentially. But the main storyline is over. Nothing. Yay. Yes, I'm Virizion. Dope. I'm trying to get it right now. I caught it with Horizons. That finale was dope as all hell. Super clean. I really wonder what they're gonna do for I mean, Gen 10 are probably gonna do another anime, right? It's not gonna be Horizons. It'll probably be a new group pro tags unless things change and like people really like Liko and Roy and they decide to keep using them. But I doubt it, because it kind of really feels like their arcs are over. So, and they're not gonna nerf them by like doing the Ash treatment of like, oh, release all your Pokemon. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. They're already at like that high skill level at that point. It'd be kind of weird if they all just regress back to their older ways. Dun, dun, ba, da, ba. One question. When are they gonna release the Paradox mods? Because Scarlet Valley is still doing events. They're still rerunning the starters, right? Maybe when they finish the starters? How many more resets you gonna do? I'll stop at 4:30, so I got another 30 minutes in me. So, I mean, if 2 hours got us 340 minutes. Let's divide that by 4. I can't divide that by 4. Hold on, let me divide that by 4 real quick. 3, 4, 5 divided by 4. 86. So add 86. So we'll probably be at like 425 encounters by when we end today's stream. Maybe we'll do a Shiny Zygarde event. I can see that. I can see that. As we're approaching Gen 10, is gonna drop in like a few months, right? We might check on these. True. I can see them doing the Shiny Zygarde event. Because they still gotta do the whole Ogre Pond shiny, Terrapico shiny, Paradox Johto shinies, and Paradox Unova shinies. Like, that still needs to happen. And Scarlet's still getting events to this day, so it's possible. It's possible. Because we have a lot of time from now to Gen 10. My guess of when it comes out, either summer or holiday next year. It's probably gonna be holiday. I mean, Pokemon releases on holidays, unless your name is Legends Arceus, but probably gonna be summer or holiday. I guess it kind of depends whenever they want to release 3D Mario. Because they're probably not gonna have both games same one. They're probably gonna space them out. Because Game Freak has been more like lenient on when they release their games. Because they always been like, you know, hard press in November, right? But like, Legends Arceus released in January, ZA released in October. Yeah, it's still, I still consider October holiday, but you know, they kind of loosened that holiday, not that November time slot mentality. Your first Pokemon game was Legends ZA. You know what? Goated entry to start with. Goated entry. Recommend going back to the older games, you know? I recommend Legends Arceus. Really immaculate game. In terms of main series, if you have a Switch 2, Scarlet Violet is a hell of a lot better now. Still looks kind of ugly as sin, to be honest, but hey, it runs at 60 FPS, right? So, and then like any other Switch Pokemon games, I would probably, yeah, play those two games. And then like, if you're interested, there's Diamond and Pearl. Brilliant Diamond's pretty good. IMO. It's just Diamond and Pearl, to be honest, but but yeah, I had a fun time. Your first one game was Sword and Shield. Nice. You 300%ed Scarlet Violet. Crazy. My first Pokemon game was Emerald. Back when I was like 4 years old. I never beat it. In fact, I don't think I ever even went past the first level. But the first game I actually like completed was X and Y. I skipped all of that. I dabbled on Soul Silver on my cousin's like DS, but it wasn't mine, right? But yeah, X and Y was the first Pokemon game I like beated. So that was super dope. That's why I'm like super like hardcore in love with Kalos. I have them nostalgia glasses since X and Y were my first like true like, oh yeah, I experienced the whole thing, right? Because Emerald, I had it, but like I don't have any like conscious memories of it besides like Littleroot. Like I don't think I made much progress in that at all. I was like 4. I was not a sentient yet. I got my copy of Sapphire in November. I just gotta figure out how to advance it first gym. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, speaking of like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I wonder if they're going to release those Gen 3 games on Switch. I wouldn't be shocked if for like a stopgap month, they were just like, yeah, we have an empty slot, release, dude, I did not know where the hell Virizion was at. I was scared, bro. I was scared Virizion was shiny, bro. Like, I wonder before the end of the year happens, like, will we get Gen 3? The rest of Gen 3 rather? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And if they do release Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, will it be just Ruby and Sapphire? Or will they go the full mile and just do Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Or will it just be Emerald? Cause they can make the excuse of like, oh, we're just doing Emerald. Yeah, the story's a little different. The story is different. But I mean, if the option is presented, I'll probably just pick up Emerald. Right. Dun, da, 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 da. Pokemon sales data is so weird because like usually a lot of people hold out for the definitive versions, right? But like, always, the third versions always sell like ultra worse than like the first two versions. Emerald sold horrible compared to Ruby and Sapphire. Also, Sun and Moon sold way worse than Sun and Moon. Crystal, I think Crystal's the only one I think sold on. Actually, no, Crystal I think is the worst selling Pokemon game of all time. Actually, let me double check. Pokemon sales, and when I say like, oh, this game sold bad, it's by Pokemon terms, by the way. It's by Pokemon terms, because like a bad selling Pokemon game will just be a million. Like obviously a million is good, but like Pokemon scope, right? Yeah, okay. So Hey You Pikachu is 1.8 mil. Battle Revolution is 1.9 mil. What's the worst selling main series Pokemon? Pokopia is at 4 million right now. Where is Crystal at? Crystal's at 6.3 million. Never mind, I lied. I thought it was at 1 point some odd million. Oh no, wait, no, it is the worst selling main series. Damn, worst selling. It's still at 6.3 mil. God damn. That just kind of puts it in perspective. That puts it in perspective. Yeah, worst selling Pokemon game. It's still at 6.3 mil. Emerald's at 7 mil. Platinum's at 7.6 mil. Black 2, White 2, 8.5 mil. Ultra Sun and Moon, 9.2 mil. Legend ZA is at 12 mil. Wild. I thought Crystal did actually a lot worse. Probably gonna get Ruby if it releases on Switch. Yeah, I'm honestly, for just completionists, I mean, I probably will get like Emerald and something else. Probably Sapphire, because I had a Mega Ruby. I think I might switch it up and go with Sapphire. Because I played a bit of Emeralds on an emulator before, but like, I haven't really beaten it. And Sapphire is like a version I've never really, a route I never really experienced. So honestly, what's the best? I mean, obviously the best selling Pokemon game of all time is Red, Blue, and Green. 31 million is insane. Scarlet and Violet are the second best selling Pokemon games of all time? I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Hey, Goku. Wow. Dude, Fire Red Leaf Green outselling Black and White is tragic, actually. Wow, dude. That's crazy. What's the worst selling? Pokemon Box is the worst selling Pokemon game of all time. 280 copies. 280,000. Dude, I didn't know it was the second best. I didn't know. Okay. Also, I didn't know Sword and Shield was that high. That's the power of the Switch. That's the pull power of the Switch right there. That's just the pull power. Worst rated main game. That's kind of tragic because I kind of like Brilliant Shining Pearl. It is kind of like, it is definitely the most like unneeded. Damn, it also lets Zarcius. Not by much. Also, this is wrong. Oh no, as of, never mind. Yeah, they'll only update these like. I saw your Pokemon ranked vid, but you said you can't not rank. What? No, you can. You can. It's just you can only use up to 2 restricted Pokemon. The restricted Pokemon being the box archive legendaries. You can use every Pokemon. Just there's a restriction of how many restricted Pokemon you can have. Yeah. Dude, I didn't know Scarlet Violet sold that much. I did not know. That's wild. I didn't know it was literally number 2. What? Then I use shiny. Yeah. Do you find shiny arts? Not yet. No. I gotta do it eventually. I gotta do it. I gotta get back onto it. Dude, straight up, I did not know it was number 2. Makes sense why they heavily honestly, that makes sense why they instantly made a Switch 2 version. Yeah. They're like, yeah, people are still gonna be buying this. That's wild. Now that kind of makes sense. It is low-key kind of depressing that Legends Arceus sold worse than BDSP though. Again, not by much, but like, dog, Legends Arceus is a much better game than BDSP, and I like BDSP. That's tragic, dude. We're gonna do it with me as a love bubble. I think we'll have to save it towards the actual stream. We'll just acknowledge it and leave it be. We will acknowledge it and let it be. Sans Undertale. Yeah, I miss Splatoon. Genuinely, I miss the Splatoon hype cycle. Not even hype cycle, the content cycle of the game. I've been listening to like the Grand Fest music again, and dog, what a time that was. Past versus present versus future. The random like hourly drop of songs, like it was one of those you had to be there moments. Like every hour a new song would drop from like either Squid Sisters, Pearl Marina, or Deep Cut. It was, dude, that was such a hype time. Your dog is named Sassy, the W Sassy. All right, let's recheck on the hyperspace. Let's hope Virizion shiny at 382 encounters in. If it is shiny, we're on save immediately because we won't have much time. It is not shiny. Oh well. I think it disappears 24 hours when you log into the game. So as long as it'll be fine as long as you don't use the internet. Gotcha. Because we'll be live by then, so. My elbow's hurting. Not the pink version. No. You'll be subjugated to pink vision. Bam, ba-da. Oh my god. The newest Windows 11 build finally has movable taskbars. That's so funny. That is so funny. I don't know why, but you could finally move it. That's hilarious. I'm not sure it's in the stable build yet, but the fact that like it took them this long to re-add that feature from 10 is so funny. Honestly, the only thing I want from Windows 11 is like an actually no. I want the ability to remove my taskbar for good. There is the auto hide, but like it kind of leaves this ugly like white like strip on your display. And like the second your mouse hits the bottom of the screen, it kind of like auto resizes everything, and the way it's implemented is just ugly. Honestly, just give me the option to remove the taskbar from my screen. I don't need it. Or like how Linux handles it, or GNOME rather, where like if you full screen an application, the dock auto hides. That'd be kind of cool. Or like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. If I see a wait a minute when Frobo confesses I'm gonna lose it. It's gonna be wait a minute. It's gonna be Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. The one who truly loves Sabrina Carpenter is me. Like, wait up a minute. Durag shows up, confesses his love to Sabrina Carpenter, and then they said, hold it. Luigi shows up. And then a surprise challenger shows up. John Ballin Wonderworld, bro. Try and get Shiny Sword Trio? Yes. You're too slow. You're too slow. Bro, is like Sonic the Hedgehog showing up, bro? Yeah, we did get Shiny Terrakion already. I'm trying to get a Shiny Virizion now. This one's taking a while. Who could you probably choose? Possibly choose? I don't know. The one who loves Chroma the most. The actual, like, topic. The lingo Chroma the most. No Shiny Virizion. It's gonna be like Durag or some shit like that. Dude, I can't wait. If it is Durag, I can't wait to like add it in the song. That song. Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be so good. Also, I've been editing all the shorts for next week. And God, dude, it's really a lot of Astrobot. Bro, I gotta play Astrobot. It looks super fun. I still gotta pick that up and play it. I got such an insane just backlog / things I want to eventually play list. Ba, ba, ba. Oh my god, we're about to hit 400 encounters, chat. Oh no! Oh no! I know, but you can also be the mutual that crushes that in that game, surprisingly. I mean, it's a 3D platformer. So it's probably gonna be super easy for me to figure out. Well, love me some 3D platformers. I'm just in the flow state whenever I play, to be honest. I grew up on 3D platformers, so like, shit, dude. You ain't ever catching me playing Cuphead though. I actually take care of my controllers, so I'd rather not. First game was Red, playing Gen 2 but skipped 326 due to high school and college, early career. They came back in 2017. Nice, very nice. Very dope. That's what I love to see. We're at 401 encounters now. My relationship with Pokemon, I've honestly, for childhood, I mostly was an anime guy. Because, at least the consoles and handhelds I owned, we didn't really have much Pokemon. I had a GBA with Emerald. Didn't really play much of it at all. Then the next handheld I got after the GBA was the DS, but I didn't have any DS Pokemon games. In fact, I'm trying to remember what DS games I had besides Mario Kart DS, actually. I actually don't know. I can't recall. Mega Dimensions has been crazy for shiny hunting. Oh yeah, it's wild for shiny hunting. Absolutely. First game was blue, Japanese one. Nice, that's dope. Very clean. But yeah, no, the first Pokemon game I beat was X and Y. As at least for me, my like status as like a Pokemon fan has mostly just been watching the anime. So watch the original, watch a bit of the advanced series, watched all of Black and White, unfortunately. Watched a bit of Diamond and Pearl. I think, you know, I think it was like Sinnoh League Victors was when I kind of tuned into the Diamond and Pearl anime. Watch all of the X and Y anime. That was absolute cinema. Once I started getting into the game, that's kind of when I started like tuning out the anime. So played X and Y, got into Sun and Moon. Didn't watch the Sun and Moon anime. I think because that was around the time I was still a angsty teenager, and I was really salty that Ash lost the Kalos League. So I was like, fuck the anime, right? Even though the Sun and Moon anime is actually peak fiction, right? So I didn't watch it. Didn't watch the Sun and Moon anime. What was the anime after that? It was Journeys, right? Yeah. I came back around for Journeys. Played Sword and Shield, played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. PLA, absolute peak fiction. I'm gonna work on resetting for Froakie. I want to do my first straight to of X and Y with Shiny Starter. Aren't the... I mean, you could probably... It's probably a modded file, but I'm pretty sure they're Shiny Locked, no? I might be crazy. I have not been incrementing my counts. Are the starters Shiny Locked? I'm not sure. Where did you learn that JP Blue has a trade Gengar? Oh, really? That's cool. Or you saw a coffee? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I still have all my Pokemon copies here. It's just kind of tragic. I don't have anything. Gen 8 was the first gen where the starters Shiny Lock. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow. I actually did not know that you could Shiny Hunt starters for those games. Maybe I did and I forgot? I don't know. Huh, that's cool. Cool tidbit. Oh, I'd love to Shiny up for a Froakie and X and Y, actually. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba. 404 not found. 405. Dude, yeah, no, I just kind of want something to show up. Not a sock. Chilin for an Ultra Moon playthrough would be dope. Dude, there's so much potential. Dude, what I'll do for a Sun and Moon remaster. That Sun and Moon and also Ultra Moon is like the last... I feel like that's like the one 3DS era game. I guess they could just pop in next one as well. I feel like that's one of the few 3DS games they can really just do a minor touch-up remaster and call it a day. The Sun and Moon and Ultra Moon's art direction is so good. I would love for a Switch remaster. Like they don't have to remake it. Just do like a just touch up the visuals, improve the models a bit. Call it a day. Cause damn, were those games so pretty. Fun fact, the only trade Pokemon you couldn't get in any Gen 1 games was Alakazam. Well, damn. Alakazam fans, they said, frick you, dude. Don't do soft resetting, it's gonna be through the opening dialogue. It takes like a minute plus per reset. But now you should be at Sun and Moon. Yeah, no, Sun and Moon's gonna... Oh, yeah, oh my god, oh, yeah, shit. Chat, I'm terrified. Oh my god, I need a save. I need a save. I need a save. Oh no, dude. Jeez, dude, I gotta save. I'm in danger. I should have stayed on the rooftops, dude. Ah, shit. I'm in danger. Wait. Fuck it. Master Ball. I don't care. Master Ball. Master Ball. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Master Ball. I don't care. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Master Ball. I don't care. Yes. Okay, dude. Okay, thank God I have the Master Ball. Oh my god, I was not gonna let that go away. Okay, I don't care. We have to use the Master Ball. That's fine. That's crazy early. That's actually not too. That's pretty. I mean, yeah, it is early. We had Sparking Power level 2, so our odds is 1 out of 638, I want to say. So it's pretty decently in, but not overall, which is good. Real ones catch time Virizion and a Pokeball. Well, I panicked and I couldn't save. If I saved on top, I could have reset to get the Beast Ball, right? But I was falling and I panicked and I didn't think I had enough time to get out and save. So Master Ball go. Because the plan was use Beast Balls or Dream Ball. Either of the two. But that works. Thing about the donuts? The donuts are dope. Well, we panic caught Virizion. The good thing is that we're not gonna have this problem with Cobalion. Because I'm pretty sure Cobalion and the trainer, as we're hunting it, are like even level. There are no ladders involved. So we'll probably be fine with that. But now what? I don't know, bro. Any nature guesses for shiny Virizion, dude? That was 408 encounters. Adamant? I'm gonna guess lonely. Lax? Dude, this is such a tricky shiny hunt, dude, because like you just couldn't see it for the entire hunt. You just gotta like pray and believe it's there. I'm gonna guess lonely. Shiny Virizion is... Oh shit. It is Lax. Well, damn. You win nothing. Just a congratulations. You win a cookie. How a cookie from? Congratulations. It is plus defense minus special defense. What a terrible nature. You won at what cost? Well, damn, we got it. Look at her. There was a part of me thinking that we were not going to get it today, by the way. Sleepy. It sleeps standing up. Big head. Hello. Are you so happy? Do your war face. Do your war face. Hold up. It sleeps standing up. The best source of justice? True. All right. That's 2 out of the 3 now. We got Virizion and Terrakion. We only have 1 more legendary left to shiny hunt in this entire game. And that's Cobalion. We're just missing Cobalion. And that's it. We're done. Keldeo, I still need to catch Keldeo, but that's a shrine locked Pokemon, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Cobalion is the only one left. I wonder how long it will take me to actually get the special scan going. If it's instantly Virizion, it's gonna take a while. I hope it doesn't. Because damn, these special scans take the life out of you, dude. It is so bad. I hope they don't do that for Winds and Waves. God damn. Put a save. All right, let's check on our island friends real quick. Why didn't you go with Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion? Because the special scans are randomized. You don't get to choose who you get to hunt. The game serves you the Pokemon. I got Terrakion first, then... Actually, no, I got Terrakion, then Latios. Then Latios. And now Virizion. Or Virizion. Yeah, I can't choose who I get to hunt. All I know is that Cobalion will be the last one. It will be the last one. Oh yeah, there was an update. Yeah, we're just gonna check on some just real quick. And then well, I don't know. I guess we'll call it from there. Let's say, oh, you want Latias? Too bad. Take Cobalion. I won't lie. I'm down for a second shiny Latias if the game would serve it to me, right? Because the first shiny, I think was the first legendary I got was it Latias or Terrakion? I think it was Latias first. The game gave me Latias, then Terrakion, then Latios, then Virizion, and now I'm forced to get Cobalion. I'm forced to get Cobalion since that's the last one, and I think I got Meloetta like somewhere in between that series of events. Imagine getting into another Terrakion hyperspace. Is it possible to get multiple legendaries? I doubt it, but that'd be funny. But no, I hope they don't do the special scan. The special scans are like the worst thing they did for legendary shiny hunts ever. Joe Mama Island. All right, we're gonna like. Is that pink? What? Why is that? Is that? What does that mean? Will you do regular ZA shiny hunting next week? Also, how to become one of those Pokemon bottom screen? So, for the stream avatars, the little avatar you see on the bottom of the screen, if you're on desktop, there is a stream avatars panel, which you can select your avatar. If you're on mobile, I think there's a button in the chat box, top left corner, top right corner. It'll show you the panels, and then same thing. Teto? What is Teto? What's wrong with Teto? But yeah, ZA shiny hunting. We'll definitely do that next week. If I do get a special scan going on the weekend, then there will be a legendary shiny hunt being Cobalion. If not, we'll probably just do a regular ZA shiny hunt so I can probably get more progress on my living decks. Teto, you good? Teto, what's up? What's on your mind?
It, but title card is on my mind all the time lately.
Yeah? Oh god, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna push it. I did catch Teto and Mark in the same house the last stream.
I'd love to go on a date with title card.
Oh my god. That is so funny. Okay, tomorrow's stream's about to be hell. Okay. I already know it's about to be fucking hell. I'm gonna give her the... Should I give her the robot walk? She has 2 of these already. I can give her an eating one. Eat some gusto? Yeah. We're gonna do eat some gusto. This is gonna be hell. Should we see where this goes or leave it for tomorrow?
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am.
Oh god, no. This is gonna be hell. This is gonna be a hell, chat. Sabrina and Balor in a fight? Oh no, bro. This is not good, chat. This is not good, chat. This is not good. Oh, what the fuck happened? Yo, Balor, why are you shadowboxing, bro?
I swear on my top hat.
Top
I'm in the
hat?
middle of a fight.
Shit, bro. Top hat. Say that again. Yo, I got you, but I got you something, bro. I got you something. It's telling Valen that stress and anger are tough on the body. Jack's nose, especially. fuck is happening, chat? Oh, no. You ruined
Sorry,
it?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, man. I forgot. Jax kind of hates Balin. Oh, no. I forgot. Balin kind of hates Jax and Geo.
Crayon in the box. Balance.
Dang.
Balance. You watermelon-headed clown.
I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's kind of fucked up. Wait, hey, yo.
Crayon in the...
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave him to it. I'm just gonna leave him to it. Okay, yeah, we'll end it with Roma. All right. All right, buddy. You're going outside.
Balance.
Well, we'll finish it with this. Whoa. Did Jenny make Draggy? Yeah, of course. Fuck. We can all listen to some music and shits. W.
I like your vibe.
Oh my god! Boom! Ultra friends. Oh, what the fuck? Look at that lens player.
Okay. I'll go try to patch things up.
Oh. Wait, there's a cutscene? Yo, he's still pissed. Dang, he don't want anything to do with this shit, bro.
Sorry
What
about
happened?
the
What was the argument?
I'm sorry too.
Damn. They're happy now. GG's, chat. GG's. Yay! They're great friends now.
We were able to clear the air.
Now I'll play Someone Dutch Life too. It's so good.
Listen north too.
Good for them. Where's Strag at? Are you sure? Strag, come out wherever you are. Where are you? What the fuck is happening? I see. No one was. How about that? W. All right. We'll call it there. before we go on a crazy side tangent, we'll call it there. We'll leave this for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be live, 2 p.m. Eastern. Maybe earlier, maybe later. Depends. I'll definitely update it on the YouTube side, in case anything does change. Mark is just vibing in his house. Good for him. Luigi, we gotta change that fit because I don't know if I'm rocking the Samus fit. I'm not sure if I'm rocking the Samus fit. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. We did get Shiny Virizion, which is absolute cinema. We just gotta get one more Shiny Legendary, and we'll call it there. All right, chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Tomorrow will be live some Tomodachi Life, where we can stream back at it again. You know. Take care of yourselves. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye now. See you guys. Bye bye. Towards like catch my 3DS. Rip.